Alright chat, welcome to this part of the stream where me and my guest HerbieCube are going to be our lack of hope for the current Mario Galaxy movie that's about to be released next month. And yeah, we're here to talk about it. When I first saw the first Mario movie with my sisters and my mom, my initial thoughts was just kind of okay for me. I mean, I still think it's just an average movie, with any other
an average kids movie.
Yeah, exactly. The only good part about that movie was like Bowser, despite his idiocy personality, not knowing what his minions are, like the spikies. I don't know what they're called.
What? That it does not feel like Bowser.
But I do like his obsession with Peach, where he's like trying his best to like give him flowers, but unless she says no, she would force a wedding. That I like. But what I wish we see more of the Mario Brothers themselves, because we see more of Bowser than the main characters themselves, which is kind of backwards.
Would I be the only one that does not like the Peaches scene?
No, you're not the only one. To me, I don't like how she's written in a specific way where I get what they're going for. They want her to make more than a damsel in distress, which I get it. But
yeah, which I do prefer that more. Like, I prefer actually being her own character than just being the damsel in distress that Mario has to save like the 100th time.
Yeah, the main problem with the first movie, in my opinion, is that not only did it separate the Mario Bros entirely, and you don't see much of Luigi outside of him being engaged with the rest of the prisoners, including the Blue Luma that just talks dark stuff and whatever. My main problem is the pacing themselves. Like, it just moves rapidly fast. Like, it just skips to the point with very little info. The moment Mario sees Toad for the first time, they immediately became best friends. And then when Peach meets Mario for the first time, they immediately let him be a permanent, not permanent guest, like a good citizen to his Mushroom Kingdom, and just immediately let him train. And then they immediately accepted the Kong's challenge to have Mario fight Donkey Kong.
I really wish for the Donkey Kong characters they still kept talking in their ape language like they do in the games, but I'm just not a fan of them just talking like
normally.
Just talking, actually talking.
Yeah, I mean, I get what they're going for, since the characters in Donkey Kong Country TV show do talk, but like that's not. I don't think that's an excuse. I don't know. Yeah, I get where you're going for. I honestly prefer them.
I can accept the Donkey Kong cartoon just because, well, because like it's supposed to be the Donkey Kong characters in like what they're doing in their own scenarios, and you wouldn't understand what they'd be saying. So of course they would talk, actually like talk English and stuff. Because, well, like I like to think because like if you're a normal human in that scenario and you hear the Kongs, they'll just be speaking ape language to you, but like in their perspective.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Secret Life of Pets, that kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about, right?
You know what you said about like they should have the Kong speak it in like their own fictional language. That's something that they did in Donkey Kong Bananza. I mean, without spoilers. Yeah. Like, Pauline is the only character that speaks fully English dialogue, while the Void Company speaks like their own Kong language. Pauline. No, yeah, and all that. Which I do love his voice.
Really wish they could have just kept that just for the movie. And I feel
maybe
like
they haven't
Seth
thought
Rogen,
about that before Bananza comes out, but like, yeah,
I do think Seth Rogen's funny. I think Seth Rogen is funny, but it's like I'm not sure. I mean his voice somewhat fits Donkey Kong, but I do feel like they should have just had him just speaking the ape language sounds.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Seth Rogen is, he's talented. I think he's funny, especially his laugh. But
yeah, like you said, they should have their own different language, and then have the Mario characters instantly understands what they're saying, because that's what happens in Bananza.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Tekken games, where everyone else speaks in their own individual language.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, one speaks English, one speaks Japanese, one speaks Korean, one speaks Spanish. The list goes on, and they all understand each other somehow, but it doesn't even matter in the slightest.
Imagine they did the same thing with the TF2 characters. They would speak in their own native language.
Right.
That'll
be interesting.
Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I think the Mario movie actually has to be Illumination's best looking film out of all of them. I think it's their best looking film. I think it's the best looking film. I actually love the visuals of that movie.
I mean, it does. But part of me wishes that they went on slightly different style. Because to me, whenever I see the characters, especially that dog at the beginning, I just get reminded of their previous films, like Despicable Me, Secret Life of Pets,
Yeah.
Sing, and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're not gonna lie, the dog kind of looks like Doug from Up. Mario and Luigi, I think they actually look good. They look good in the movie. But however, with Peach, I don't know. Whenever
She
I
looks
look
a bit off.
Peach's face, she just looks more like an Illumination character.
Yeah, she really does, unfortunately.
She looks like...
That just... God damn it.
Yeah. She looks like she'd belong in the Despicable Me movies with that face.
Yeah. She looks like she could be like one of those generic off-brand princesses, like as a background character for the main small girls for to talk with.
Oh, oh yeah.
One last thing I don't really like is the usage of licensed music.
Yeah.
Yes, I genuinely don't understand why, like in
This
behind
is
the
Hollywood
scenes.
for you.
Yes,
It's Hollywood
exactly,
for you,
and
bro.
that's the fucking problem. They already had scores that the composer made for those certain scenes. But I can't remember who was responsible for the choice. Either CEO of Nintendo or something.
No, I think it might have been someone from Universal that decided that.
Probably either that.
It would make more
someone
sense.
decided. What if I use licensed music? I think that suits better, which we obviously disagree. The one scene with licensed music that hurts me the fucking most is the part where one of the Kongs takes Mario and Peach and Toad for a ride, and they use the fucking song "Take on Me" by Aha. Like, why? That sounds so out of place.
I agree.
Like, they had a whole
It's
score.
a good song.
They had a
It's a
whole...
good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I do love that song, but it just doesn't work for the Mario movie. They have a whole fucking score that references the melodies from the Donkey Kong Country games, which is a series I grew up with since high school, and I still love to this day. And they didn't use that score.
I'm a big fan of the Donkey Kong Country games. Even if I just played the first one, I still enjoy Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I looked at the chat. Someone saying Peach's face reminds me of Elsa's. Wait, I think you spelled it wrong. Is it Elsa from Frozen, or is it?
Oh my
Elise?
god, it kind of does. It's Elsa from... You actually just Photoshop Mario movie Peach to look like Frozen. I'll look like Elsa, and there you go. Just have her sing "Let It Go" in 2050.
Oh my god. Greninja also said, well, it looks the same to me for every film in the country company makes in their animation. Yeah, and every movie to me just looks the same, despite how good it looks. Like, they never really change their styles, like, depending on what movie they're making.
Also, am I the only one that kind of find Peach's voice a bit unfitting for her?
No, you're not the only one. I feel the same way with most of the casting except for Jack Black as Bowser. I feel like he's the only one that works and fits for that character. Everyone else just sound like themselves, like Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, the chick that voices Peach in the movie,
Anya Taylor-Joy,
Cranky Kong.
Oh yeah, Cranky Kong. Oh my god,
I just
thought his
how
voice
he
did not
sounds.
fit.
Like,
okay,
it's so unfitting.
Personal opinion, I actually did enjoy Charlie Day and Chris Pratt as Luigi and Mario. I actually did enjoy Charlie Day's energy as Luigi. I thought his voice fitted. I really liked it. It really fit Luigi. And then for Chris Pratt, I think he tried. I think he tried his best to try to sound different with Mario, and I kind of appreciate that with Chris Pratt. Like, I actually do like he gave Mario a Brooklyn accent, which fit a lot with Mario.
That's from
like,
what I've heard.
Because like, if you watch the Mario Brothers Super Show, Mario does have a Brooklyn accent, and I thought the Brooklyn accent. But even though with the Super Show, I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that show either.
I know. I only like the live action segments. I like the live action segments more. They're pretty funny. And then the last thing I really wanted to say is one thing I really loved about the movie is that I really loved how they revealed Mario's family for the first time. I really like that a lot.
Yeah, I do like.
And I like the idea of Mario's dad being voiced by Charles Martinet. I really love that idea a lot. Because like it's supposed to like represent as like the Mario of that generation, and then Chris Pratt representing as like the new generation. You know, as that it's meant to be the new era of Mario in a way. So now let's head off to the second movie.
Oh boy. Can we save the Fox thing for last? Because I have a lot to say.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Let's start off with like the one thing that's concerning is due to the fact that it's not only a Galaxy movie, but it tends to shove in a bunch of ideas from other Mario games. Like Odyssey, Mario Bros. Wonder, Super Mario Bros. 2 having King Ward back, the baby Mario Luigi's in like Yoshi's Island along with a real dinosaur. I don't know
I
why.
don't get
I genuinely don't get why. Like, why not just stick to the one plot element, which is like taking place in space and not everywhere else? I
would have just preferred it if it's a Galaxy film and not just cramming in so many other Mario games at once.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels like an Endgame kind of situation where it's like they're coming in a lot of stuff. Not to diss on Endgame. I mean, even though there's some problems with Endgame, I still enjoy it.
Yeah, I have to agree.
It's like, I don't know.
It feels out of focus.
It's cool that they brought back King Ward and Mauser back. I think that's cool. I really like that.
But Ward was just Mario's friend. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, that whole game, like Super Mario Bros. 2, was just a dream where Mario is having when he's sleeping.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, the whole thing that doesn't even matter. So like, why even? I mean,
it just doesn't make sense. Yeah,
actually, it just doesn't make sense.
You make a good point.
Thank you, Juan, for that information. Like, what?
It's just an entire dream, and then they now retcon it as a real thing in the movie.
I genuinely don't understand. Like, I'm fine having Birdo in the movie, but like why? It's still another problem. Like, shoving in a bunch of elements from other Mario games instead of focusing on one thing.
I think I may know why they're cramming in so much things. Because Mario's 40th anniversary was last year. Or was it this year? I think it was this year, right?
What we're describing, where they shove in a bunch of ideas into one movie, you know what that reminds me of? Like, you might not know it because you never grew up with Mortal Kombat, but like, there's like 4 animated Mortal Kombat movies, but one of them in particular, the second one, called Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms. That one was infamous for shoving in a bunch of ideas and plots into one movie because they thought it was going to be their last movie before Warner Brothers requested a third movie after first 2 did well in sales. That's what this Mario Galaxy is going to feel like, unfortunately. That has me concerned.
Wow, that's unfortunate. I mean, I'm not a Mortal Kombat guy, but wow.
Oh yeah, the voice casting thing.
Oh yeah,
well, I'm sorry,
let's get to that.
First off, we got that controversial actress playing Rosalina in the movie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I genuinely don't know why they cast her of all people to play Rosalina.
Really wish they kept the voice actor for the games. What happened?
Yeah, either that or if they don't want to, just pick someone else who actually fits and isn't problematic at all. I know she looks great in the movie, but like I don't know. Like, whenever I see her, I always think of when that actress got casted as Rosalina, and I kept seeing people like praising her voice being perfect and whatever. And I mean, to be frank, I haven't heard her voice in any of the trailers because honestly I just couldn't care less about watching the trailers. So
I only watched the first trailer and that's it. I refuse to watch other trailers because I already said this before, but I hate when movie trailers spoil shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate about current trailers nowadays. Like, they'll set up a simple premise and then they would immediately spoil why this is all happening. Let's move on. Unfortunately, move on to Bowser Jr.
Oh my god.
No. We said this multiple times and we will say it again here. His voice just does not fit for the character. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's his first time like voice acting, but I feel like whoever's working on this movie could have hired someone else to be Bowser Jr. to not only fit, but make sure the voice actually fits for that character.
Yeah, like, what am I hearing? Bowser Jr. is like a teenager or whatever? It like sounds like a teenage version of Bowser Jr. I want to hear, because if I imagine Bowser Jr., I imagine like a bratty kid who gets into trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
But however here, it just sounds like I'm hearing a teenage version of Jack Black. Because that's what I first thought of. I thought it was Jack Black playing Bowser Jr., but no, it's Benny Safdie. And I thought it just sounded like a teenage version of Jack Black.
But I did saw some cool fan dubs of the Bowser trailer scene, having someone who's who's a small actress or actor, I'm not sure, who does a really good job on their own Bowser Jr. voice, which does actually fit than what we got in the movie.
Oh, really? Can you give me a link to that, actually?
From the ashes of his father's defeat rises a new conqueror. The Bowser name shall be feared once more!
Okay, wow, that sounds so much better. What the hell?
Right?
I just want that.
Yeah, I wanted that specifically, not whatever the fuck it sounded like.
Like, what happened?
I genuinely don't understand.
Oh my god. I don't know how did Nintendo approve that.
I guess we could quickly move on to Yoshi because there's not much to say about how he sounds like. No, wait, no. I don't even know what he sounds like because I haven't watched the other trailers.
He just says Yoshi and just make other sounds.
Oh, I mean, I know he's voiced by Donald Glover. That I know.
Which I find funny. I mean, Donald he's a good actor, but I was never expecting Yoshi. I mean, I hope he does a good job. I hope he does a good job playing Yoshi in the movie. Honestly, I was expecting the video game voice actor
like we heard in the after credits of the first movie. I think the last one, oh god, the announcement of fucking Fox McCloud from Star Fox being in the Mario movie. God damn it.
I'm not sure how to say on it. I mean, I just feel like, why not just keep that as a surprise?
Yeah, and that's not the only problem. Like, I'm worried. Like, this movie, so far the movie was already unfocused with its elements from other Mario games. But the fact that they have, first was Rob, then it was Pikmin, and now Star Fox being in the, all in this specific Mario movie. And I'm just like,
honestly,
why?
I didn't mind...
Why would you... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I didn't mind Rob in the Pikmin because I thought, like, for Rob, he's like a robot and he was featured in Mario Kart.
That I understand.
But and then there was Pikmin, which I do know there was a Pikmin Easter egg in Galaxy, so I thought it made sense for that. Yeah, there is a Pikmin Easter egg in Galaxy.
But I played both of those games, but I haven't seen any Pikmin Easter eggs.
It was the rocket ship thing.
Really?
Yeah, it was the rocket ship. That was a Pikmin Easter egg, apparently.
I somehow didn't see it.
So I thought that fit. I thought it made sense for having the Pikmin be involved in the movie because, they had an Easter egg in the game. So I thought that made sense. But Fox McCloud, I'm not sure how to react to that. I mean, I like the model. I thought the model looks good.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wait, so does that mean Star Fox is canon to the Mario game?
I hope fucking not. Like, I don't want that to be the case. I don't want this to be like a foreshadow of what they're gonna make next, like a Smash Bros movie. Like, no, I don't want that. Like, can we not
how's that
make
gonna work?
a fucking Marvel Cinematic-esque series of movies where they have a bunch of Nintendo characters all in one movie? I don't want that shit. Like, why Star Fox? Why? No, I'm sorry. This is already the most out of focus shit I've ever seen so far, and the movie hasn't even come out yet. This is so stupid. Like, why? To be frank, I haven't even played a Star Fox game before. I've only played a little bit of the 64 one through like Smash Bros. Brawl's Masterpiece mode if you collect them to unlock it. To only play like 1 minute of it, but like, dude, dude, no. What if they want to make? Oh God!
I really do not want a Marvel Cinematic Universe thing for Nintendo.
Oh God! Why?
I don't want that.
Like,
if I would imagine
Nintendo IPs, then why not make a separate movie for the Star Fox characters? That would have been so much better.
Yeah, it just feels out of place for Fox and Mario.
God.
Like, okay, if I imagine a Star Fox movie, I would imagine them, like, adapting either Star Fox 64 or Star Fox Adventures. Either of those two.
Like what I just said, if Smash Bros. Happened, you'll crash out. Yeah, probably.
I don't want a Smash Bros.
Yes,
movie.
I genuinely don't want that.
Fatigue. Don't give us franchise fatigue. None of that
also,
shit. Just
who
keep
the
it
fuck
in
is
Mario.
playing Star Fox in that movie now?
Glenn Powell?
I don't know who the fuck that is, to be honest.
It's a Top Gun actor.
We're almost done talking about it, but I do have one thing I would like to announce that I've been making in the process for the both of us to just guess what they would do for the movie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our own licensed music bingo card.
Oh no.
So, since the first movie already started using like licensed music, rather than using the actual scores the composers made for those scenes, I thought it would be a funny, stupid idea to just guess whatever the fuck, what license song they would use for certain moments in the Mario Galaxy movie. Okay, so we got 9 scenarios of what I would think which song they would use for the movie. And since the first movie used mostly songs from like the 80s, and in the first Mario Galaxy it came out in 2000s, My guess is that they would use like a bunch of licensed music from the early 2000s. I mean, that's the era I grew up with, but I don't know.
Oh boy.
Oh god, and I already have a list of songs that I
don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm waiting to see.
Okay, the first one with Mario, Yoshi, Peach, and Toad, including Luigi. Like the moment they start flying into space, you know, to save Rosalina or some shit. My guess for the licensed song will be "Heroes We Could Be" by LSO.
Never heard of that song.
What? They used it in the Lego Batman movie.
Oh, they did.
Yes, they used it at the end before they fight off Joker and the rest of the villains from the Phantom Zone.
Ah.
But do you have any guesses for that specific shot?
I don't know.
I mean, that's fine if you don't know. I mean, we could just skip to the next one if you don't know.
I'm gonna. Oh, hello, Vix.
Oh, hello, Vixter. Perfect timing. Wait, I just realized. Fuck.
Yeah, your face is covered.
What up, Reddit? What are you guys talking about?
We're just predicting what sort of licensed music that they would use for the Mario Galaxy movie.
I think they're gonna use staying alive. I think.
Oh my god.
Staying alive.
Okay. So for the shot of them flying, I don't know.
It's just like Bowser singing it.
I would imagine everybody wants to rule the world.
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah, that one.
Next up, we have King Wart at what seems to be a party that he's having right now.
Is this a tea party?
I don't know. It seems like one of those parties that plays loud head-bobbing music. And my guess, what song they would use for that scene is Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO.
Yeah. I was gonna
say the same thing. I was thinking of the same thing.
I guess we have the same answer then.
I was also gonna think of Get Low by Lil Jon.
Get Low.
Yeah.
I think that would be the kind of music that you'd like.
I think. What about It's Your Birthday by 50 Cent?
Go Shawty, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Next scene, the part where Yoshi carries baby Mario and baby Luigi running away from the realistic dinosaur. And my guess is, I feel like it's the only thing I could come up with, is Walk the Dinosaur by Not Was.
Yeah, realistically speaking, they're gonna use a orchestrated version of something from Yoshi's Island.
I want that to be the case.
How about they play Shake It Off like Taylor Swift?
Oh shit.
Shake it off, shake it off.
How dare you sing that? How dare you sing that?
I literally
hate you for this.
I heard that song. I literally heard that song in public yesterday. I was in a subway and I heard it. I was just chilling in the subway with Chris, like Faces Chris, and then fucking Shake It Off by Taylor Swift just like goes off. I'm like, and I told Chris, bro, I fucking hate this song.
Next, we have at least one of the Rosalina scenes where she gets to fight back, and my guess for whatever licensed music they would use for her to show that she's a badass is the song called "Blow" by Kasha.
Oh my god. I've not heard that song in so long.
Just imagine fighting like one of the bosses from the Galaxy games, and the moment it explodes behind her, the part of the song it kicks in. This place about to blow. It explodes behind her. That would be so corny and stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure what song I would pick, but probably Bang.
Wait, what?
Bangarang by Bangarang.
Oh, Bangarang.
That'd be such an unfitting song.
Yeah. Next thing is where we mentioned this before, the Odyssey segment in one of the worlds where you see like the skull innocents that represents like I guess the Hispanic sort of world. And my guess, like whatever they're doing in the movie, my guess for the licensed music they would use is, I feel like it's the only one that I can think of, is Danza Guludo by Don Omar. The one that plays in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that one.
I don't know. That would be very unfitting.
Yeah, it would be so unfitting. I mean, that's the whole point. Moving on to the next scene. Any scene that involves Bowser Jr. doing something evil. I don't know. Either one of them, it could be equally as stupid. One of my guesses is the song called "Bodies" by Drowning Pool. It's the one that goes, "Let the bodies hit the floor. Let plays and the song kicks in.
I was thinking of Back in Black by AC/DC.
Okay. Fixter saying that would be amazing. Next scene is whatever Mario and Peach gets to talk to each other and their feelings and stuff. And my stupid guess would be The Time of My Life by Billy Medley and Jennifer Warnes.
Oh, the song that Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, Black Eyed
used.
Peas sort of.
Covered.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Sort of covered. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Next up, we have a scene with Bowser just taking over once he's back to his normal size. And my guess would be Dracula by Rob Zombie. Just like any rock or heavy metal song you could think of for Bowser. Like something generic, like it's not that funny. Last scene I would guess would have a licensed music would be the Star Fox part. My guess is that either he's listening to the music like through his airwing, or the music's playing within the movie as he's arriving. And my guess would be, as you did talk about it earlier, Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins.
I was literally gonna think of that.
I
Because they literally have a actor from the Top Gun movies.
yeah.
So I thought it would be very fitting.
Oh my gosh. I believe that's it. That's all the songs I have on my bingo card. It might not be filled once the movie comes out, but you know what? I have fun coming up with this shit. I thought it was a fun, dumb gimmick I decided to throw in there. Herbie and Fixter, thank you for joining in for their stream, and I hope you guys have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
All right, good night.
Good night.